Hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Chris. I'm Chris Wheeler, but you can call me Chris. We're going to be doing a really good thing today, a good dish. You see, my grandmother is the one who taught me this dish. She's not doing too well. But anyway, I'm putting my own little twist on it. So let's get right to it. This is going to be chopped suey. Not traditional, but you know, it's gonna be a chop suey. So first thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to put some water on. You wanna fill your pot to, I wanna say about halfway or 3/4. What do you say, Joe?
Yeah, I'd say a little closer to 3/4.
Okay. Shoot. I should have got the salt out because we're going to need that to keep the pasta from sticking to the bottom of the pan or the bottom of the pot. Whoops. Okay. Let's put it on this big burner and let's turn it up.
So, are you going to tell us what the twist is, or are you saving it for a surprise?
Well, I'm saving it for a surprise. Now, where's the salt? Shoot. Pause while I get the salt, please. Sorry about that little delay. I needed to search for the salt because I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain sometimes. I space out, you know. So we're gonna take about a handful of salt here, and we're gonna, you know, just drop it into our pot so we don't have pasta sticking to the bottom. Now, without further ado, let's get to our other stuff while the pot is boiling. So I'm going to put the pan on the back burner here because it's the big one. And I'm turning it up to high. We're going to immediately dump our onions and our celery into the thing. And while we're... Oh shoot, I need a knife. Pause again. Sorry about that, guys. I realized I needed a knife for this next part. So, as we have here, we have 2 garlic cloves. I went and already skinned them. And what we're gonna wanna do to mince them is we're gonna wanna put our hand on the back of the knife. And just copy what I'm doing. That should be fine enough. And we're going to put our garlic into our hot pan. There we are. Now, we need a wooden spoon just to get everything. Shoot, I put on the wrong burner. Didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yeah, the front one's pretty hot.
Yeah.
You want to throw it on the front one just till the other one heats up?
Might as well make do. It's kind of a good thing that I waited till the garlic was in the pan anyway. And as you can see, this is a different pot than I used last time. As you can see, my pot. It's a Christmas present. I got this for Christmas from my house, and you know, it's nice. Stainless steel bottom, cast iron inside for non-stick. Joe?
Yeah?
You've made this sort of thing a little more often than me. Should I put in the mushrooms now?
I would wait until maybe when the meat's almost finished.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
Sure.
Sorry about that, people. It was bound to happen that I asked my camera person what to do. Now our water seems to be boiling right now, so this would be a good time to put in our pasta. Now this pasta, it takes about 15 minutes to cook. Whoop, piece fell on the floor. Yeah, and we're just gonna stir our pasta in just to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. We're gonna put a lid on our pot, which I don't seem to see. Oh, there we go. Now this is gonna cook our pasta for us. Now, our celery and our onions are cooking. Let's add a little bit of paprika. A little pile in the palm of my hand.
It's a nice contrast in the color.
Very nice contrast. Should I start the beef now?
Yeah, if you think so.
Okay. Now we're going to be using beef, ground beef. I took the liberty in thawing this for you. Lean is better, but you can use whatever kind of beef you want, so long as it's hamburger that's been ground. Now this is going to create some really good juices. Our burger doesn't seem to be thawed completely, but that's all right. I'm sort of just winging it here with this recipe. You see, certain things you want to wing it, and let's just quickly do that. Yeah, if your pot boils over, just remove the lid and it'll boil down. And I know I'm making a mess on the stove too, but it's alright. Honestly, if you have a bigger frying pan, it's a good idea to use that. Because, yeah, you're going to have some spillage cooking this much food in a frying pan. No matter what, you're going to have this much spillage. And just, you know, I'll add a little bit of more paprika. Whoops. Yeah. There we are. Now, time for the jalapenos. These are the granddaddy of this recipe, the big secret. I've took the liberty of chopping them for you. Now this is gonna really spice things up. Mmm, smell that beautiful smell. Whoops. I'm still swapping things over the side of the pan. Would you say now it's time for the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna leave our chop suey mix real quick, and we're gonna open a couple cans of mushrooms. Now this is a perfect can opening. What we're gonna do is we're gonna real quick drain the juice. I'm gonna get the back of a spoon to open the can, because I don't want to cut myself. We're gonna plop our mushrooms in now. So this time we're actually gonna use the spoon to hold the mushrooms in place while we dump the juice. Now, if a mushroom falls, don't worry about it. And this is gonna still get messier. But man, this smells delicious. And last but not least, tomatoes. And like I said, if you make a mess, don't worry about it. You can clean it up later before you eat. just trying to get all that delicious texture in. And I'm making a real mess. I am making a huge mess. But don't worry, I'll clean it up. Now, we're actually going to let that simmer while our stuff is cooking. So put it on low. And you know, a pot cover does just the right thing. Although you can see that with a pan as full as that, you know. Now let's check up on our noodles. Our pasta. I'm using spiral pasta. Would you say, shoot, I can't seem to, you know what? I'm turning this off. Hopefully the bubbles will die down enough that I can actually test a pasta piece. Come on. Here we go. Still needs to cook a bit. Still needs to cook a bit, but luckily nothing fell or stuck to the bottom. The pasta is just a little bit too, as the Italians say, al dente. And let's put our lid back on. Let's check up on the... Ooh. Look at that. Our stir fry is ready. Let's just turn it completely off. Let it simmer while our pasta is finishing its cook. I'll get back to you guys when it's all done. And we're back. Well, our pasta is nice and cooked. Okay, cool. Now let's bring it over here to this strainer. And let's... Ooh, that's a lot of steam. So, I don't think I've ever explained how to strain pasta. Basically, once you have your pasta in your strainer, you just want to shake it till the water comes out. Now, comes the best part. We're going to put our pasta back in our pot. We're going to put our pot back on the stove. And we're going to mix our frying pan with our pasta. And
this kind of reminds me of a goulash, Chris.
You could say this is a goulash without the tomato sauce. Whoop, piece of pasta fell. And she's ready for serving. So, I guess I should do my outro now. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I need your guys' help with getting out there. So anybody who sees this, you know, show me to your friends and get them to show their friends, because I would really like to be a popular YouTube channel eventually. So, without further ado, thanks everybody for watching. Chris Wheeler out, DFTBA.